Yeah, talk about Mercury retrograde. Oh my God, you cannot deny the power of the stars. All right, so welcome everybody. This is Dr. Turi. Talk about this Mercury retrograde, man. I was supposed to have my water filter fixed today. Now, the guy just called me and said, hey, I can't make it. Oh, anyway, reschedule. So this is again an interesting video. Welcome everybody, wherever you are on these big planets. This is another warning for you. A SOS to the world, the deadly window coming up on the 20th. And if you remember, I gave you that date on May 29. That's a month ago. I give you the date of the 20th and all the rest of Wales ahead of time. So first, good news, I'm going to be on Dr. G tonight. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things. I don't know what type of question he's going to ask me, but Dr. J is very smart, very, very keen in asking the right questions. Definitely a real professional. I used to work with Hot Bell a long time ago. So tune in is at 5 o'clock Pacific time, providing Mercury allow me again to reach all of you. Okay, so the newsletter started with the window. So ugly faces of death, drama, horrors, face the same old story. Be ready, expect mass shooting, terrorism, cops killing people, or cops being killed. The secret to light, famous death, sex, wake up call, name it. It's gonna be nasty. And of course, it always involves Russia. Okay, so if you read the last SOS to the world for June the 14th and 20th. The keyword I used was airplane, aeronautic technology explosion. And this can only confirm all the unusual, weird type of news I anticipated and prepare you with. Now, airplane and aeronautics means also that Southwest suffers technology problems for the second straight day. Okay. I also mentioned explosion. 6 people were injured after a boat exploded at Lake of Ozark. My good friends, if you are a normal human being born with a natural critical thinking, by looking at the keywords, by obvious keywords, obviously, and the quatrain that I generate using Nostradamus' 16th century divine astrology, how can anyone deny my vision being well ahead of time? Again, Mercury rules communication and transportation. Airline and bank websites go down in another major internet failure. How more precise can I be when my hits are by 2 by 4? They're dual, they are unaccurable. I am not saying, yeah, Dr. Turi, you're the best. No. I'm just pointing out the fact and how you're going to delegate with the fact. Enunciate if you have an insecurity complex, if you're envious, or if you can benefit from my work because you vibrate at my cosmic speed. That's all. So I also mentioned anything and everything involving UFOs. And we've been talking quite a lot about UFOs. So all I'm trying to tell you here, there is something going on, something weird going on. There is an explosion of unruly air passengers. If you look at the current dramatic news involving everything nasty that you're reading, shocking, deadly, God knows what, this confirms all my vision. That's all I'm trying to point out here. And when I tell you the nasty group of extraterrestrials, the reptilius, the nefarious reptilius are after the police, government official, and children of all age. And then you read the news, wait a minute here. I'm not going to read all this nasty news. It's in the newsletter. Just go ahead, make your day, because I know what I'm talking about. Now, while daily deaths have decreased in recent months, a dangerous coronavirus variant is on the rise. In fact, a Royal Caribbean cruise has to postpone the cruise after 8 crew members test positive for COVID-19. Now, you may test my accuracy, my good friend, when I tell you we're not out of trouble just yet, okay? And it's going to hurt and kill more people all the way to December. Might be worse in December. Pay attention, we're not over that. The dragon, the nasty dragon is still there. It's still messing up everything. And now I just lost my mouse, so I cannot move my, this is definitely a curse. There's nothing I can do right now. I cannot even get to my newsletter. But anyway, this is just amazing. My mouse just quit on me. My battery, maybe, probably. Let's see if I can turn it on. There's no, these are omens. There's no accident, my good friend. I don't know, I can do what the hell I want. It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. So I have to use my memory now. But hey, and at 71 years old, my memory sometimes is failing me. So as far as UFOs are concerned, remember, extraterrestrials are putting people who have absolutely no business in a position of power and notoriety to talk about UFOs. For God's sake, Neil Grace Tyson, this guy, is too rational, is too logical, is ill-fitted in the mind to delegate the divine, to delegate extraterrestrial, to delegate UFOs. He can only see to the end of his nose. His UCI, unique celestial identity, is much too rational for him to be able to understand. On top of that, extraterrestrials have no business with those educated idiots. They are going to learn nothing from Mr. Neil deGrasse. Nothing. They are 1 trillion times smarter than these educated pothead idiots. Believe me. Extraterrestrials are not the product of my imagination, my good friend. Been through this since the age of 6 years old. They've been in my life all the time. Since then, and I'm not talking about a walk-in. I'm not looking at the light of Poseidon that could be a satellite. No, I'm talking about a flying saucer suspended 30 feet above my head. I'm talking about me getting inside, talking to these guys, leaving me a headache like hell. You watch my movie, Alien Contactee, right? Sad enough. My enemies, which are much more active than my supporters, removed that movie. And I don't know how many of you have watched it, but I clearly mentioned into that video that Trump will not be re-elected. Exactly what I said a month earlier on Coast to Coast, to kick my butt because they cannot handle the truth about COVID-19 or about Trump losing the election. Is that why Trump supporters did all they could to remove that video? I want to give you the incredible potential to use the superconscious in time and space. Knowing the future is the reincarnation of your thought, my friend. You do not know that you are so much more as a human being than bone, flesh, and nerves. You have an incredible power of creation that resides in the depth of your subconscious. The sad reality that you're too busy. You got to put food on the table, worry about your insurance, your kids, your car, God knows what. You're not being trained on how to use this power that would create your reality. Remember, your future is nothing else than the reincarnations of your thoughts. I want to teach you that. And I cannot do it the way I want to do it professionally, using symbols, visual help. That's why you need to go. Please go read the newsletter. There is a little link. Click here, click, and then talk to somebody and say, I want you to reinstate the Dr. Turi, alien contactee, and remove all this negativity, because they won't take my next movie unless this one is reinstated. The other one about astrology is still there. It's a miracle that they didn't take it down yet. but maybe he's not as personal, doesn't talk about Trump. Maybe the government doesn't want me to pass on the real reality to what those extraterrestrials are there, because believe me, your government does not know anything about ETs or UFOs. And ETs and UFOs are not going to knock at their doors or near disgrace door. Now they are looking for something they have lost, something that is related to the spirit, to God, to Jesus' cosmic ministry. They are so rational, they are so practical, they are so engineer, master of the matter type of entities that they do not understand. They have lost God, they have lost the spirits. They are turning themselves into artificial intelligence robots. We don't want to go the same way. We don't want to make the same mistakes than they did. And because you have those UFO experts that are an ancient alien on coast to coast all the time, because they have notoriety and they have that stage, does not mean they own the truth. All these UFO conferences are inviting people that have never seen a UFO, for God's sake. They're inviting people that are like you, looking for the truth, asking people like me what's happening. But the reptilians are making sure I'm not there to tell you. For some reason, my YouTube channel seems to be protected by the Draconis, who are helping me nonstop. Remember, help me so I can help you. Basically, this is what it is. There's nothing else I can do. It's critical that you read that newsletter, because I don't know what I wrote. I wrote a lot of very, very interesting things, give you some tips, give you some opening, whatever it is. It's all the newsletter. It's critical for you to not to just to watch me today. Just go and click on the link and read the rest of the story. As far as Mercury retrograde, you know, I've gave you all the information on the video before about this planet going backwards. Optical illusion is not, it's going forward. And it screw up everything with communication, with transportation. Remember the Titanic, the tsunami, the Titanic went down during the Mercury retrograde. It also affected the GPS of birds or in mammals who thinks they are going towards the open ocean and they beach themselves. It affects birds, it affects everything. So with this Mercury being retrograde, it's an opportunity to bring the past alive. That's why I'm asking you over and over again, please go and read that newsletter, click on the link and talk to those guys. It's reintroduce Dr. Turi's movie. So this way you can teach us more, cannot do it otherwise. Now about this nasty window coming up, okay? We all know what happened with President Biden and Putin. Oh, do not trust Putin. Remember, the tail of the dragon is going to be right on top of Russia for many, many months to come. That's why for many, many months, I told you, I worry about Russia. I don't know what Putin is going to do. The reptilians are right on top of this country, an area like North Korea and part of the Middle East. So this window will bring news that like, as always, if you have watched me, if you have watched my prediction, when I give you this type of window, you'll be lucky if cops made it alive. You'll be lucky if you don't find yourself in a situation where you did not listen to me. Avoid congested place. Crazy lunatic people will kill. The reptilians are having fun. It's their window. It's a Plutonic window. The reptilians live on Pluto, on the verge of our solar system. They hijack these planets, okay? And they are on Pluto in dark matter, cursing every single human being for good or for worse. These entities are going to make you feel negative. They do not want you to find anything good about me or anything around you. They're going to make you depressed. They're going to make you hate the world. They're going to make you hate everybody. They don't want you on planet Earth. They want you to drink, to take drugs, because life is too difficult. They make you very sensitive. They make you fight. And at the end, they're going to poison you so much. They're going to hijack your body, your mind, and your soul. And then you're going to either commit suicide or you're going to get a machine gun and kill everybody. It's coming. You heard me. This is a tragic, dramatic window. And I'm warning you. I've been warning you last month about the 20th of June. Pay attention. And most of all, share my wisdom, because especially if you're a cop or involved in anything that is related to working at night, be careful what you say, be careful where you go, be careful what you do. The reptilius are extremely strong during this type of window. If you have following me for many, many months, you know that all that I'm saying now will take place. And that's why it's critical for you, my good friend, to share this wisdom. Help me save life. Because if you do help me save lives, precious life for that matter, you are going to build karma. Remember, you throw something up, it's going to come down. You do something good for the world, like I do on every chance I got. Okay, I'm being blessed by God himself. There is a reaction for everything that you say or do. And a lot of people are attacking me. They're putting me down. They ridicule me. I'm asking these people, what the hell did you give the world lately? You're dropping? Is that going to help humanity? Is that going to help you? And those people are the first people that should watch my movie, Alien Contactee, and realize the power those entities have upon their psyche and how they control even their dream state, making them literally disgusted with anything that represents love, hope, happiness, joy, and success. I am well ahead of time with this type of psychical information. But you can ask any scientist what's really going on, why people are crazy, why people are all of a sudden, oh, they're going to say, oh, well, it's because COVID-19. No, there is more to it, because it's going to get worse. I tell you, it's going to get much worse. I don't want you to think I'm a negative person because I go down to where the majority of humans are, down there in hell, in ignorance and in stupidity. We need to fight those entities. And how do you fight them? I told you in the movie, they cannot only survive, they can only survive in dark matter with your fear, with insecurity, with negativity. Then if you hate me, if you give me a thumb down just because you want to be negative, you are possessed. As simple as that. Accept it, realize it, and try to go the other way. You're going to pour on one energy of love and light that you did not know exists. That's going to open the door to make your day a little bit better. And then you do it again and again and again, like me. And at the end, emotional, financial, spiritual stability will be yours. I am not different than you. The only thing I have is cosmic consciousness. I'm aware of the forces emanating from your superconscious in time and space. I'm aware of God's cosmic design. I'm aware of Jesus' cosmic ministry and how he talks to us through the sign. I'm aware of all these things. I want to give it to you for free. And this is how you reward me. What's wrong with you? Ask yourself. You cannot lie to yourself. Why? Why do you have to be negative? Try the other way just once and see what happened to you. Because this is what it is. A magnet will attract a piece of wood, my good friend. I know it's hard. It's hard with all the hell we went through. But there are reasons. Those reasons are written in light for what you want. You're going through hell. It's not just the reptilians. Maybe you don't live your destiny. Maybe you don't understand the curse, the black moon in your chart. Maybe you live in an area controlled by Saturn, the great malefic, or Pluto, and then you want to wonder why you degenerate and you want to kill yourself and everybody. There is tons of energy in this dense physical world. I don't expect Mr. Neil deGrasse to explain that to you. He is logical, he is rational, he's an educated idiot. He is meant to deal with the physical manifesto only. He knows nothing about UFO, and he's the last person on planet Earth to even talk about UFOs. The real people who have real experience in real cosmic wisdom and real teaching, you're not going to see me where I'm supposed to be. But you are here because you're supposed to be here. You have asked. Remember, it's only when the student is ready that the real teacher will appear. I can make your life so much easier if you could just understand your cosmic divinity. Realize how God, as you are a child of the universe, made you and what he intended you to do during the course of this reincarnation on this dense physical world. It's a blessing to know your chart, your stars, to understand the good and the bad about your stars, your sins and virtue. When you do a reading with me, you're not allowed to talk. I'm channeling for you. If you want to talk, so be it. Tell me before, so 1 hour later, you listen to you. You still paid me. Be smart. You pay me to talk. Listen. Let me do the channeling. Let me approach the 12 specific area of your life and explain all the planet in every one of these houses. Let me talk about all your past life. Let me kill the black moon, the curse. Let me liberate your soul. Trust me to do that for you, because I wish you could just be, invisible and see the reaction. See the faces of all the people who have trusted me. See how much I give to these people from God, cosmic design. It's my gift. That's what I was born to do. That's what I do, and I do it well. And that's why I'm getting good paid for it. I don't even have to advertise. Word of mouth. People love my work and they refer me left and right. But that's all me to know and you to find out. Oh, you're going to say, whoa, I don't have 350 or 700. You're lucky. Because once I decide to retire for good, I just passed my captain license. And when I move to Florida and I live in my boat, you ain't going to get me for 350. No, you're not. Not even for 700. It's going to be $1,000 because I'm trying to push you away so I can appreciate the rest of my life. Meantime, I was born to do this job and help you. So do it while you can. And if you cannot afford anything, at least don't tell me you cannot afford $20. You have the link on my website, and you have the link in that newsletter that you must read. Click in it. Get your Nostradamus Dragon forecast for 2021, because everything that you're seeing today, every pieces of news that you read, everything that the world is going through, and you at a personal level, is in that little book, and it's only $20. The new one, the 2022, will be generated in probably August if I have the time. But pay attention to my work, my good friend. I am here to guide you. I'm here to help you. Be careful of this nasty window. One more time, police will be killed. Crazy people will kill innocent people and the police. Famous death, drama, sex, secrets. Wake up call. You're going to realize Dr. Turi is real. Dr. Turi is true, and Dr. Turi is dedicated 150% to help his human fellow being. So this is what I'm trying to say. Help you and guide you. One more time. This is my last request, my good friend. Go and click on the link and help me to reinstate my movie on Amazon Prime so I can serve you even more. Now let's see if I can kill that video. I don't think I can. Oh, I don't know what to do, how to fix that. I'm gonna let it run. So let's see what happens. Bye-bye. God bless you. I'm gonna change the battery. Maybe that work. Doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work. Change the batteries. Something gotta. Oh, I did it. I did it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Mercury retrograde. You know what? I'm not making it up. You know, this is real. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Don't say victory too fast. Okay, my mouth is really sick. Here you go. I did it. Bye-bye.